Hello and welcome to the fourth update of Tri-Campus Games. As you can see behind me, it's nice and sunny, but earlier today we did suffer from torrential downpour.
Indeed, the tennis did have to move indoors today. However, the rest of our students were unfortunate enough to have to brave the English summer. And we're going to look at the racket sports first, which began at 10 o'clock this morning.
In the table tennis, we saw the UK take on Malaysia in the final match of the tournament. Once again, the UK men put in a very strong performance, losing only one match to prove victorious and to take the gold medal, winning 4-1. In the women's table tennis, it was a very strong performance with UK winning 5-0, coming through strong to take a good silver medal position. In the squash, we saw China take on Malaysia in the final match of this tournament. In the men's, Malaysia managed to beat a strong Chinese side, winning 2-0 and taking home a silver medal. In the women's, after a strong match, the Malaysians proved dominant and came home winning 2-0 and the gold medal. In the final badminton matches of the tournament, we saw the UK take on China. In the men's matches, despite strong opposition, the UK managed to overpower the Chinese and come home to get second place. In the women's badminton, the UK proved too much of a challenge for China, winning and taking the gold medal.
It went really well. I did have a few unforced errors, but I managed to pull it out and I was quite pleased with myself. My favourite moment? I think basically just playing with everyone, getting all the campuses all together.
Due to rather treacherous conditions outside, the tennis matches between the UK and China were relocated to the large sports hall on campus. After a scintillating match, the UK men's team managed to power through and beat their Chinese rivals. In the women's tennis, it was a similar situation, with the UK team overpowering their Chinese counterparts.
So, how was that last match for you?
She's a very great player, and I think it's a very fantastic and very exciting meeting, and I feel very great even if I'm lost.
The conclusion to today's racket sports, and we'd like to wish a big congratulations to all of the winners who are exemplifying year upon year how much tri-campus competition is improving.
Now to ball sports. UK played exceptionally well today against China in volleyball, and it was great to find out that players on both teams have known each other for 4 years now through Tri-Campus Games.
Meanwhile, in football, the UK and Malaysia jousted out to see whether or not we could have a clear winner rather than a goal difference decision. And in basketball, Malaysia and China both vied for the silver medal.
Let's take a look at those sports now.
In the volleyball, the UK once again put in an incredible performance, beating China in a whitewash of 3-0. In the basketball, the Malaysia and China men's match was incredibly close, just like yesterday. However, although China were able to hold on as much as they could, Malaysia just proved too powerful and won the match 33-29. In the football, the UK women beat Malaysia 6-0, again securing the gold medal. Malaysia men outclassed UK in the score of 4-2. In the ultimate, China faced the UK, with the UK emerging victorious 11-7 and securing the gold medal again for Team UK.
Basketball was a very tense affair, witnessed by Sarah Williams, the current AU officer. Hi Sarah, how do you think the games have gone so far?
The games have gone really well so far. I'm really pleased at the standard. I was really surprised. The basketball team, for example, they only started training 4 years ago when Tri-Campus started. The match that I've just watched was brilliant. There's some really star players on the Malaysian team especially. The games themselves are just great to sort of like unite everyone from all of the 3 campuses. And yeah, really impressed at the standard actually.
Great.
Obviously, Sarah, as a progressive university, we do try and push sport forward as much as we can. How important do you think that an event like Tri-Campus is in order to achieve that?
I think it's really important. It really makes all of the different countries realise what standard is out there. By seeing what everyone else does on our 3 different campuses, you can really get an idea of what we're trying to work towards together.
Great. And finally, are you excited about the Olympic torch relay that is going through Jubilee campus tomorrow morning?
Yeah, I'm really excited actually. I'll be down there tomorrow morning to have a look at what all the fuss is about. So yeah, really excited.
Thank you very much for joining us, Sarah, and we'll let you get back to your busy schedule. Good evening and welcome. You join me here in the centre of Nottingham at Market Square, and as you can see behind me, it is absolutely packed with the anticipation that the Olympic flame will be making its way into the city centre very shortly. Now, I've got my flag, but we'll be catching up with as many people as possible to find out what their take is on this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see the Olympic flame, which is obviously here in preparation for the London 2012 Games that kick off in just a few weeks' time. I'm now very privileged to be joined by 2 of our Malaysia campus students. Here is Hen Carson and Julia Lozi Yan. Now, guys, you've not been to England before, have you? So far, what have you made of it?
A lot of good experience. The weather is definitely something new to us. Summer as well. It's really cool. I really love the place here.
Yeah, I'm definitely enjoying the weather. It's much better compared to Malaysia where it's hot and humid. Here it's more windy and much more enjoyable.
This is the celebration in Nottingham for the Olympic flame. What do you make of the atmosphere here this evening?
I think it's definitely really busy right here and everyone's having good spirits and looking forward to the Olympic Games, definitely.
Well, I'm now very privileged to be joined by the tournament director of Tri-Campus for Nigel McLaughlin, also the Director of Nottingham Performance and International Sport. Nigel, obviously the Tri-Campus has gone off without a hitch. Are you pleased about that?
I'd be delighted if it had gone off without a hitch, Ed, but yeah, we've managed to cover the hitches we've had. It's been a fantastic time and we're finishing up in Slab Square for the Olympic torch, so it could be a wonderful time for us all.
Obviously, this is a massive event for the city of Nottingham and a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for many of us. Now, what does it mean to you in a tournament you're directing to be able to bring so many students, not just from the UK, but also the China and Malaysia campuses, to experience this?
It's an international event. It is what Tri-Campus is about, and what a fantastic fitting way for us to mark Tri-Campus.
Well, the Olympic flame has finally arrived, carried in, of course, by Nottingham legends Jane Torville and Christopher Dean. The crowd and atmosphere have been absolutely fantastic, and they were treated to fantastic performances as well by, of course, Lloyd Kessian and various dancers and other talented members of the Nottingham community. Now, we have to wrap this up, unfortunately, but it would be great to stay longer. However, the Torch will be making a stop by to Jubilee campus tomorrow, so we look forward to seeing you again. Thank you and goodbye. What an experience it was for our athletes to be able to see the Olympic flame, which of course arrived in Nottingham City Centre earlier on this evening. Now, I'm afraid that is all we've got time for today. However, you can still keep up to date with what's going on at Tri-Campus. Hiron? You can keep in touch on facebook.com/Tri-Campus Games and youtube.com/Tri-Campus Games. And of course, we still have the Twitter feed up and running at Tri-Campus Games. And if you want to get involved, just hashtag with TCG4. Thank you for watching, and you can join us tomorrow for another Tri-Campus update. Thank you.